Disclaimer: the video may have wrong information. So let's learn about dictionary use. So what is dictionary use, how we use the dictionary, and how the dictionary helps us. So let's first of all learn about the alphabetical order. The alphabetical order goes from A, B, C, D to at the end Z. I think everyone knows this. So let's go and how this is used in dictionary. So let's suppose two words, cat and dog. So which of them comes first in the dictionary? The cat comes first because C is the earlier letter than D, because we know A, B, C, D, and C comes before or earlier than D. Let's take another example which will make it a little bit more complex. Let's take cat and cab. Which of them comes first? Both here, both start with a C, so C and A, so we don't look at that. Then after we look at the last distinct or the first distinct alphabet. Here the first distinct alphabet is B and T. So which comes first, B or T? Of course B comes first, so cab is in front of cat. Now let's learn about dictionary quarters. They are the quarters divided in the dictionary. There are four quarters: first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and they are arranged in this way. The first quarter goes from A to D. The second quarter goes from E to L. The third quarters go from M to R. And finally, the last quarter is S to Z. So you might think they must have the same amount of letters or the same amount of like total letters in them, but it's not true. It's actually based on the frequency of the words. So A, B, C, D, there is only four over here, and in E to L there are a lot more like E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So how you remember this is you only like the best way I found is to just remember the first letters like A, E, M, S, or the last letters D, L, R, Z. Then you can find out which comes first and second. So let's suppose that I only learned A, E, M, S. So I know the first quarter starts from A, second quarter starts from E, third quarter starts from M, and the last quarter starts from S, or the fourth quarter. So I know that the first quarter ends at D because the second quarter starts at E. But if you can remember all of them, it will be much easier for you. So now let's like classify in some words and in which they fall in. So let's write corona. So corona, the first letter here is C. Since the first letter is C, the C lies in first quarter, so this lies in first quarter. So let's try another word. Uh, warm. So where does W lie? W lies on the fourth quarter. So this warm lies on the fourth quarter. Now let's learn about head words and guide words. So in a dictionary, like let's suppose a dictionary right here, there will be two words on the top of the screen or the top of the page, and there will be a ton of words with their meanings. So these top words are known as guide words. And similarly, these words are known as head words. When I refer to head words, I mean that let's suppose the word cab, and this is regarded as a head word, not the whole definition of the cab, just the cab. So over here, now I will tell you what are the uses of guide words. The guide words signify the first word and the last word. So let's create a DIY stuff. So let's suppose the guide words are cab and cat. This implies that This implies that any word between these will be in the page. So words like cage, cake, call, calm, can, cap, car, cash, cast, etc. will be over here. So these are the guide words, and in dictionary the top guide words will be over here, then their definition also will be there, because these are the first and the last word of the page. So now let's learn about abbreviation, abbreviated forms or short forms. So I'm going to teach you about some short forms really quickly. So first of all, noun. Noun is just denoted by n dot. Then after that, verb. Verb is also denoted by v dot. Similarly, adjective is also denoted by adj, the first letters. Adverb by adv. Pronoun by pron. Preposition with prp dot. Conjunction with conj dot. Interjection with interj dot. So these are the basic, the most basic. So let's get a little bit complex with the abbreviated forms. These were the most common. Now let's go a little bit complex. So first of all, let's know what is IPA. IPA is the short form of International Phonetic Alphabet. Then after that, RP, it is the received pronunciation. Then after this is BRE. This means British English, and similarly AME implies American English. These are the pronunciation abbreviations. So this implies that these are the um, pronunciation abbreviations. So now go for some other. PL.N means plural noun. Similarly, SIN.N means singular noun. We have learned that N means noun and SING means singular. So combining them, it will say singular noun. So PT dot means past tense, and similarly PP dot means past participle. CF dot means compare. This is because here is F, don't get confused because it is derived from Latin. So now let's go for ESP dot. ESP dot means especially. Similarly, ETYM dot means etymology, and similarly LIT dot means literally, and FIG dot means figuratively. And let's talk about some miscellaneous other also. Abbreviation is denoted by ABBR. Archaea is denoted by ARC. Facial verb is known as, because we already know V implies verb and FHR means phrasal, and USU means usually, INFML means informal, FLM means formal, ALT means alternate, COLLOQ means colloque, IDM means idiom, N enclosed by a bracket means that the noun is countable. Similarly, if here is U, it will be noun uncountable. And the verb transitive can be written as VT. Similarly, verb intransitive can be written as VI. STH means something. SP dot means somebody. ILLUS dot means illustration. ESP dot means especially. E dot G means for example, or it's in Latin exempli gratia. So the spelling of that is EXEMPLIGRATIA. Now, similarly, another one is NB. It means nota bene, or which means note well. And similarly, I dot e means that id east, that means that is. So another one like which is simple, o dot dot p, which means opposite. So this was it for today. I will come again with new videos. So bye bye.